for lawyers who want to shift their career from some other area of law to, let's say, maritime. So for that it depends on, like, from which aspect of maritime do they want to delve into. Do they want to delve into research or policy making or certain other academics, or even, let's say, litigation, or even the commercial side of it? There are various aspects that maritime law is divided into. So for that, uh, depends on your interest. So if you have interest in policy making and maritime security, of course, as you said, Indian Navy reports and all these but documentaries will help. Sometimes these documentaries also released. You can also see these documentaries on YouTube. There are various documentaries about how India is actually a very powerful navy, one of the powerful navies in the world, and what is it doing to counter China, and all these strategies are given. But that's obviously for that aspect. But for commercial aspect, obviously, one thing which is very much required is reading conventions. First, that's your Bible. So constitution of your sea first. If you want to understand the sea, basically, if you love the sea, understanding the seas is basically what the sea is all about. Then you want to understand the vessels or which ply on it or something. But before that, understand what is a sea. What do we call known as baselines? What do we call as contiguous zone, exclusive economic zone, territorial waters, the high seas, and each and every part of this. Like today, if I tell somebody, okay, I'm sailing in the continental shelf, sorry, I'm sailing in the exclusive economic zone. So you should have in your mind that, okay, which area of sea are you sailing? What is a nautical mile that can define a exclusive economic zone, and beyond that, the high seas. So these should be very clear. First, reading the unclause. That's a convention itself. It's a huge convention. Reading it completely, maybe in a few days, it's not the matter of question. But of course, slowly by slowly, you can read the convention. Then reading the commercial side of it, the basically some of the rules, like you have Hague-Visby rules, you have Rotterdam rules, you have Hamburg rules, you have Hague rules. All these are really important for basically transport of goods from one part to the other. I'm using very lucid terms here. Transport of cargo goes from one port to the other. So how do we go about these things? It's very important. Basically, you can actually read all these things. You can read the conventions that are in place for, let's say, maritime environment, let's say a maritime labor. So all these are divided. So every area has one or two conventions. So you can read all these things, obviously. So that's how you can go about it, for maybe to, it'll help you switch better to maritime.